Yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome you all to today's section. Yeah, today we'll be walking ourselves through on how to write unit tests for each of our smart contracts. Basically, we all know what unit test is. It's just a way of testing each functions in our code just to make sure it runs properly. It is unit test in smart contracts is also similar to unit test in other backend development languages. So the reason why we actually write unit tests just to test our code is just to save ourselves from, just to be sure that our code is working. Imagine you deploying a smart contract, and after deploying the smart contract, the front end developer gets your ABI, then start integrating it. Then he discovered that there's a bug in the smart contract. Imagine how that would sound. So instead of that, once you write a smart contract, you need to test everything bit by bit. So today, this is just a template of a DeFi tutorial. So basically, it contains 3 smart contracts, 2 token and 1 staking smart contract. So the first one we'll be talking about, the first one is a DAI token. So basically, a DAI token is a stable coin. We all know what a DAI token is. It's a stable coin. And when it comes to an ERC20 token, we basically know that functions that contains them, some of the functions that contain ERC20 token is transfer function, which is used to transfer money from the sender wallet to another person's address. Then we have the transfer from function. So this transfer from function, it is a type of it's a function that basically moves money from one wallet to another. So for you to be able to move money from one wallet to another, the wallet that the money will be moved from must approve that so amount should be removed from my wallet. That is where the approve function comes in. So without the approve function, the transfer from function will never work. So similar to our DApp token. So this is basically an ERC20 token too. So it's basically the same thing. It's just that it's not a stable coin. So back to today's main focus, which is called, this smart contract is called token firm. Yeah, the name is DApp token firm. So it's pretty much it's a smart contract that allows user to stake their coin and unstake them, and after unstaking their coin, they get reward. So you get to stake DAI token for some certain amount of period, after which you unstake, then you get your reward. So the reward will be in DApp token. Sorry, yeah. So basically, we'll be working ourselves on how to write unit tests just to test all our functions. So we will be needing some npm modules, to write our unit test. So part of what we'll be using will be an npm module called chai. So we'll basically do npm install chai, and after that we used we'll make use of another one called chai as premise. So chai as premise. So basically we install those 2 packages. So after those 2 packages are being installed, we then kickstart on how to write our unit test. So basically, before you can write unit test, you need to import all the smart contracts you've written. So we basically have the DAI token, DApp token, and token firm. So let's import them. So we use require. So basically, yeah, this is it. So our smart contract will be imported from the artifact. So basically, we are actually like importing it from the ABIs. So this is our DAI token. We still have a couple of token we would. So the second one is called DApp token. Yeah, and I think the third one called token firm. Yeah. So basically, we've actually imported everything. So let's check if our our code, our wow, it's still installing. Pretty much probably my network. So yeah, I think I imported this wrongly. Yeah. So after importing the 3 smart contracts, we then make use of our modules that we are installing. Sorry. So remember we installed chai. So after, thank God, I think it's done already. So we install our chai. Sorry, we require our chai. Then we will use the second package inside. Sorry, after requiring it. So we also require this, and the name of the second the second token, the second npm module we installed is child's premise. So basically with this line of code, we can write our unit test. So when it comes to unit test, the first thing we should put into consideration is our contract. So oh sorry, I think that got imported from somewhere. So basically, what's the name of our smart contract? The name of our smart contract is called token firm. Okay, so after that we'll include the necessary address. So this is how it works. The address is in the form of array. So it sees the first address as the owner of the smart contract. So this is pretty much the owner, and the other address will be investor. Yeah, so investor. So let's initialize our 3 smart contracts: our DAI token, our token fin, and DApp token. Sorry. So I think I spelled this wrong. So let's token. That is for the normal token, and the second one will be the AI token, and the third one will be token FARM. Yeah, so oh sorry, yeah, this is Kamakis. So after initializing our variables, we then load our contracts. So like I said earlier, I said unit test is just like testing each functions. So what do we have in what is the thing that would be repeating in all functions? Obviously, we know that we have to load our smart contract. So we can't just, be loading our smart contract in all functions. So there's something that is called, there's a function that is called before. So this before function runs before any unit test run. There's another function that is called before each, after, and the likes. So yeah, once I run this before function, basically what it does is it's pretty much runs anything I write inside. I will try as much as possible to make it an asynchronous function. So basically, what we will do inside this before is that we load our smart contract. So we like, will I say initialize? Yeah, we load our smart contract. So basically, we've initialized the token. We would save it inside the token property. So the way to load our smart contract, it's by making a new just like making a new instance. Sorry. So yeah, this is the guy token. Let me make use of camera. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so okay, so this is my DAI token. Then I get my DAI token and I initialize it here. So the way you make a new instance is you like call the new function. So since this is an asynchronous asynchronous function, you have to like await it. So yeah, I think I made a mistake here. Okay, so yeah, and I think I have to like do the same for the rest. So let's do that for app token too. App token. Oh, sorry. Then we go up here, we copy, our app token. And we do that too for the third one, which is called, our token firm. Our token firm. Yeah. Sorry. I think I'm pretty much making a mistake. So this is our token firm. And so with this little stuff we did, we basically have access to our all our smart contracts here. So I think I'm getting some weird errors here. I don't know why. Oh, I think I made a mistake here. So do you mean? Okay. So now this before function would run before any smart contract run. So on running this test, this default function will run. So I think the first thing to test is, let's test to see if the name of our smart contracts will be the same. So this is default function. And before that, we have to pass in our token in the constructor, in the token firm constructor. Yeah, let me go here. As you can see this, you would see that at the constructor, the DApp token and the DAI token are being passed. So we actually need to pass the DApp token. Where is the DApp token? Yeah, the DApp token first. .address. Okay, so after which we would pass the second DAI token. As you can see, DApp token, then DAI token. So that's ADD. Yeah. So that means our token farm has also been initialized, like loaded. So let's how will I put it? Let's move all our token from the DApp token to the token farm address. We all know that, yes, the only token we are in charge of is our DApp token, which is like our reward token. So the DApp token will be useful in the token farm. So it will there's a way you do it, that you'd send the total supply of our DApp token inside our smart contract. So there's a function inside our DApp token called transfer. So we basically do this. DApp token dot transfer So basically, what are we transferring? So basically transferring all the total supply. Let me show you. This is my DAI token. So this is my total, and this is my total supply, which is 1 million. So since it's an async function, it's going to be an await function. So which address will I transfer this to? I'm transferring this into the token farm address. So .iadd. Yeah. So, and after that, I get to transfer all the total supply, which is this, which is 1 million. So instead of writing this, this is like 1 million with 18 plus 18 zeros, so which is kind of doesn't really make sense. So Ethereum provides us with a function. Sorry, I said Ethereum. Web3 provides us with a function that converts normal number into the 18 digits number. So let's try to create the function. Okay, basically we'll name the function tokens, because basically we are trying to convert our tokens, which receive the number of token. So there's a Web3 library that we'll use. So this is Web3. So for us to access the currency conversion, it's called web3.util. Yeah, web3.util to weigh. Yeah, to weigh. So which you can convert the number you sent in. What are you converting into? You're converting it into ether. So you're pretty much returning the URL. So you're pretty much returning this. So instead of writing 1000, you can do it this way, then putting your 1 million. So we basically know that our 1 million has 6 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6. And so with this type line of code now, it's basically telling us that the total supply of the DAI token will be sent down into the token firm address. So after this, we then send token to investor. So that is sorry. So after this, we like test all our functions. So let me open our firm. So basically, we have stake token. Sorry, we have stock token function. We have on stake function, and we have issue token functions. So let's start writing our smart contract. So the way we describe so this describe will tell us like we just giving us like a description. So describe what you want to do. So let's say we want to like check the token name. So it's just like we've deployed our DAI token. So deployment. So let's check our token name. Remember that we initialize our DAI token here. So I can simply DAI token access my DAI token smart contract name by .name. So it's basically going to be await an asynchronous function. So so let's just see what we've been building along, if it's gonna work. So let's try to console. Oh, sorry, console.log. Yeah, sorry. So basically, when you want to run your unit test in Truffle, it's the command to use. The command to use is called Truffle test. So it's going to run your test. So let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry, my system is pretty much slow. Yeah, so sorry for that. I was expecting it to run, but I think I made a mistake. So before you can run anything, you need to like create an inner function, which is called which is called it. So the function, as usual, must be an async function. So basically, what do you want this function to do? Let's just say our DAI token has a name. So DAI token has a name. DAI token has a name. Yeah, so DAI token has a name. So this is our die token. So basically, this is let's just console our die token. Trying to run my test. So basically, we are expecting to get. Let's check our die token here. Die token. Because we are expecting a console which would be mock die token. Oh, sorry. Oh, I noticed I was making mistakes. Sorry, the die token, the describe function is not supposed to be in our before function. Sorry, very sorry about that. I noticed my code is not working, and I was, so let's run it. Hopefully, we get a console of mock die token. That is the name of our smart contract. Our die token smart contract. So, and the reason why we have access to that is because the name is public. So yeah, so see, this is it. So mock die token, as you can see in my console, mock die token, which is also same as this. So in unit test, you can't just write you can't just depend on console. You have to like assert that what you're doing is right. So assert is sorry about that. So what are we asserting? We are asserting that the name we get is equal to our assert dot equal. So what did we get as our response? Our response is name. So what are we expecting this to be? So we mock die token, mock die token. So mock die token. So start about that. Let's do the same for all our contracts. So basically, this is for die token. Let's for DAP token. So DAP token, DAP, DAP. So let's check what's the name of our DAP token. The name of our DAP token is DAP token here. So I think the last but not the least is called the token firm. So when we check the name of our token firm smart contract, we discover that it's called DAP token firm. So now let's just for record purpose, just like let's console all their names. So basically, if you want to run your unit test, you click on you type truthful test. That's the command. So let's wait for our console. Hopefully we don't run through errors. Hooray! So you see, this is my first console, which is the name of my die my DAI smart contract, which is called my DAI smart contract name, which is called DAI token firm. Sorry, mock token firm. For DAI token, it's called sorry, I think I made a mistake. Oh, sorry, this is okay, DApp token. Yeah, I didn't rename it. I was saying that I ran into an issue. So token FARM. So let's just run it. So right now that we've gotten our name, it's obvious that our smart contract is working. So what else can we check? If you notice in line 24, we sent all our DApp token our DApp token supply into the token firm address. So basically, our token firm address has the 1 million token now. Our DApp smart contract address has nothing. Let's prove it. So basically, we create another function. Sorry, I like copy and paste. So what did I say we want to check? Token FARM token firm has DApp token total supply. Okay, so we would check the way we can like check if the way we can check our balance of our DApp token is by making use of a function in our DApp token called balance of. So where is my DApp token? Yeah, this is it. So this is what will I say? This is the balance of stuff that we're going to use. So it pretty much tells the user's address and returns the unit, yes, the token unit. So how do we check? So we are checking that token address of our token firm. DApp token, we are checking the amount of DApp token that our token firm has. So with that, let me erase this. So basically, let's say const balance is equals to, so where is our, yeah, this is our DApp token, sorry. So we're gonna say DApp token dot, if I'm not mistaken, balance of, oh sorry, my terminal is misbehaving. Yeah, so basically, what are we expecting here? We are expecting our token firm address. So, and we pretty much know that we have access to our token firm smart contract here. Then we, paste it here, then say address. So basically now it is fetching us the address of the token firm, the address of the amount of that token the token firm has. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So for record purpose, let's first console dot log our balance. So mind you, Solidity doesn't return the balance straight up. It returns a big int. So the way to get access to our balance is, if we get to like use the string string, the string function. So when we run our test again, we are expecting that our DApp token quantity in our token firm should be this 1 million, sorry. Oh, sorry. I think, yeah, look at it, we got promise, object promise. Yeah, the reason why we got object promise is because I didn't await this function. So once I run it again, I believe it should return in. It's okay. Yeah, Ray. So basically, this is it. So to just be sure, there's a function I said we created. Let's just make use of this function. Like, we said that token to transfer to this address 1 million. Oh, sorry. This is 100,000. Sorry. Yeah, we have to run our code again. So this 100,000 is the total supply. So let's do our asserts the way we did it here. Yeah, so let's say our balance must be equal to this. So this is okay. Yeah. So okay. So let's make an error happen. So this is pretty much how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. This is like 10 million. So we expect to like get an error because 1 million cannot be equal to 10 million. So let's see if we actually right. So we should have 4 tests passing and a test, failing. Yeah, so as you can see now, we are expecting 10 million to be 1 million, which is wrong. So as you can see here, this is 6 zeros and this is 7 zeros. So let's put the correct amount, then let's rerun our test. So while we rerun our test, which other function can we test? So if we go to our migrate our token firm smart contract, we have 3 functions. We have a function that says that says you should stake. You should stake a token. So let's pretty much stake let's say let's take an amount. So basically you can see now that it's passed. So stake a coin, stake, let's take okay, stake your DAI token, stake DAI token. Okay. So who is who would stake the DAI token? So yeah, so for us to get access to the DAI token the investor's address, we have to make use of a function. So where is the investor variable? Okay, yeah, I've seen it. Okay, yeah, sorry, this is it. So okay, let me put my terminal up for you to see. So farm token, FARM farm token. So what should we call it? First of all, let's first check first take, sorry. So we say This is our token firm. This is our token firm. Okay, let's do it like this. Since we've not staked anything, let's try to unstake. So, and we pretty much know that if you want to unstake, you're not gonna see like you cannot how will I say, you cannot like withdraw, anything. So pretty much remove this. So let's remember, to put await in our function. And so let's check the, oh my god, sorry, the investor's DAI token address. Await const. Let me say balance. Yeah. So where is our investor? Yeah. So yes. So for us to get the balance of our investor, we have to make use of balance of. So and this balance of is just like you know checking the balance of the address that's is there. So let's just try to console. Console. Sorry, I like consoling.log a lot. Sorry about that. So basically, oh sorry, I should do to string now. Sorry, to string. So basically, we are getting 0. Why? Because we don't have any DAI token. Any sorry, let me just let it console. Sorry. Yeah. So pretty much have 0, 0, 0. So let's will I say try to like take um stake like how many coin, how many DAI coin, like 100 coin. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I think I forgot. There is a function I should have, because yes, it is pretty much telling us the investor's balance is 0. So yes, it will be 0. So the only way we can do it is by before deployment by sending all our DAI tokens in to our investors our investor account. So it is my DAI token. I don't need to save it. So it's pretty much our DAI token. But yeah, so basically we are transferring let's say yeah, DAI token to our investor address. Okay, so that's pretty much around it. So I believe we should get oh sorry, I think the transfer from takes 2 arguments. Let me see. Yeah, I think there should be an error here. Yeah, sorry, the transfer form takes two arguments. So the address and the value. So sorry, let me see. Sorry, I made a mistake. This is okay. Oh, I should have allowed it to finish running. But let's see. Let's see if it runs. Or I guess I might have to rerun it. Yeah, so invalid address. Yeah, so let's try to rerun it again. So basically now the user has 0 DAI token. So let's provide the user like few DAI tokens, let's like 100 DAI tokens. So remember that I said this before functions run before any unit text function, before any of these function. So once our app is initialized, once it has loaded our smart contract, it transfers all the DApp token to the token farm address. It transfers all um the DAI token, let's say 100, not don't let us transfer all. Let's say you transfer 100 to the investor address so that the investor will have some tokens. So basically, let's run this, and we should be expecting 100 here. Yes, we should be expecting 100 here. Yeah. So I think after this, probably we just pretty much write just like two functions, because we've not touched this stake and stake. Yeah. I'm sorry, my computer is a little bit slow. Sorry for that. Oh, I think I'm getting a weird error. Let me, check where the error is coming from. I think the error is coming from contracts and data. Let's check our error. Okay, before all, okay, all looks in token form. I guess this is where, did we set total supply in our DAI token? Yeah. And oh, sorry, I made a mistake. There's a third parameter that's token contracts get. It's just like saying where are you transferring the token from. So you're basically transferring the token um from our owner. So um you're transferring this this token to the investor. You're transferring token to the investor. How much are you transferring? You're transferring 100. Yes, 100 token. And where are you transferring it from? We're transferring from our user, sorry, our owner. I think the reason why this happened is because it sees the first address as the owner, as the deployer, sorry. So you have to like specify where this is coming from. The reason why we didn't use it in this DApp Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see. So while our code is running, we said you should console the balance of investor. So we're pretty much expecting, let's say, like 100 token. So after that, let's just run the function. I think we should, just try to stick, let's say 10 token out of 100. I just want my terminal to resolve what it's doing. Sorry for the late response. Yeah. So farm token. Let's see how much you've got in our farm token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so for us to assert that we got 100. So let's use this. So 100. So it's basically telling us that the balance, the balance of that token of the investor is 100. Why is it 100? When we initialize our address, we practically sent 100 to the investor, because the investor doesn't have anything. So this should be 100. Yeah, so yeah, this should be 100. So now when we want to stake token, we have to approve that, we have to approve the amount that will be removed from a certain address. So that is where the approve function comes in handy. So what token are we staking? We are actually staking DAI token. What token are we getting in return? We are getting the DApp token in return. So basically we are staking our yes. So you see, I got no error because this balance is 10. So since we are still in the firm token, there's no need to create there's no need to describe anything. We are still inside the same. Okay, so STA stake DAI token. So now we're staking DAI token. Yeah, the investor. So basically, the investor is taking DAI token. But firstly, we have to approve the amount that will be sent out. So when we go to the approve function, we see that our approve function, takes in the address of the spender and the value. So to practically use the approve address. So which address are we approving? From which address are we approving? Which sender, who is gonna stake the token? So we basically know that um the user would stake our DAI token, our token firm will have to approve that. We have to approve a certain amount from our investors money, that okay, we want to spend, the vendor will approve, we want to spend 10 naira from your money. So where is my DApp token? Yeah, So you're actually like, okay, yeah, what's this line is saying is, as the messenger sender, you are proving that, okay, this spender, who is the spender? The spender is the token firm. So the spender should be able to spend 10, let's use 10. Should be able to spend 10 naira from my address. So you can see this is the value. So 10 naira from my address. So with this, it won't work because we don't know where to like remove the money from. So that is where the third parameter comes in, where we say from the investors money. So basically, let's see. Okay, after approving, okay, let's call this approve, and let's console it out, which I hope console.log. I hope we're right. So after approving, then I think we can now use the stake function token. Yeah, can now use the stake function. So yeah, const stake token. Oh, sorry. So who is like staking the token? Obviously, it's the investor. So where is my token firm? Yeah. Okay. So sorry, token firm dot stake. Okay, let's just copy it. Dot stake. How much are we staking? Yeah. So the reason why um this was possible is because we've actually approved the token address to spend 10 naira or 10 way, from the user's token. So the user, sorry, the user, so the smart contract is now trying to stake. We are still the one calling it. So the smart contract is now trying to stake the amount. So how much, are we staking? Let's copy this. Since I approved, sorry, where am I? Okay. Since I approved 10 naira, sorry, 10 way, I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, so since I approved 10 way, so I'm staking 10 this thing now. So where am I approving? Where am I taking it from? From which address? So from the from the investors address. So basically, stake token, okay, returns nothing. That's nice. So stake tokens return nothing. So now, if we try to like check the user's balance now, the user has 100, he stakes 10. So basically, he has 9. Like, yeah, he has like 90 tokens again. So let's try to check the user's balance now after staking. Oh, sorry, mistake here. It should be an await. It should be await. Sorry. So yeah, basically, I'm supposed to put 90 here, but let's just try to run through our error just to be sure that what we are doing is right. We should get an error now. Yes. So you see, we are expecting 90, but I put 100. So obviously we'll get errors. So once I put 90, okay, to run. Just let me run this and so we expect everything to pass now. Yeah, so pretty much got it right. So there's still a lot of tests to be done, like checking um um the DAI token address, like checking the amount that is remaining. Basically, when we check it, we'd obviously not get 10 million again because we've removed 11, we've removed 100. So let's just check what we did. So basically, we need our smart contracts loaded, which is why I imported the three. Line 17, we initialized all. Then we create a new instance of the smart contract. So at first, our DAI token, our token firm is the one that would reward all users, that stakes token. So it doesn't make sense if our DApp token remains in the DApp address. So we need to send our DApp token to the token firm. That was why we did line 24. So DApp token dot transfer the token to token dot address to the address of the token firm. How much are we transferring? We're basically transferring all the total supply, because this is basically 1 million. So also our user does not have money. He doesn't have the DAI token he wants to stake. So sorry, our investor. So we just basically borrowed in 100. So we checked for the name, which was correct. We tried to check the total supply of the we tried to check the balance of the token firm address, because we sent all our DAI token, all our DApp token to the token firm address. So we do DApp token dot balance of. So when we check the balance, we see that the balance is the same 1,000 that we sent. Okay. We also try to check the amount the investor has. So the investor has 100, which is what we sent to him. So the investor tried to stake. So, and I said before you try to stake, you have to approve. So the investor approves um approve this address to spend 10 naira on his behalf. So after that, this is now called to stake token. So this token is now okay, the token firm is approved 10 naira, is approved 10 way. So you can only stake 10 or below. You get, if we write 11, we're pretty much going to fail our we're going to run through errors. So after staking this 10, obviously we know 10 from 90, 10 from 100 will be 90. So we check the balance of the investor, which is DAI token, the balance of. So I pretty much know it's 90. So we can actually write more codes, but I'm very sorry, my computer was a little bit slow. So, and I hope I made sense with everything. Yeah, thank you very much, and goodbye.